In a previous video, I showed a few project ideas, which in my notebook are these pink pages. Anyways, today I chose to launch myself into my next project, which is a cognitive recreation of the development and behavior of herds of chickens. And so I managed to sit down for about an hour and a half today, and do some research. Basically, my and by the way, this is what about an hour of research looks like with Zettelkasten. I wrote 5 main cards, 2 bibliography cards for videos, added a few things to an index, and I have a research paper here that I'm going to read probably tomorrow or after I'm done recording this video. We will see. But basically, my hypothesis is that if I am able to find just a hell of a ton of studies demonstrating the intelligence of chickens and the cognitive abilities of chickens, if I am able to train a reinforcement learning model to complete and recreate the behavior shown in every single one of those studies, then I am able to recreate basically a chicken zombie, in the sense that it will show the same behaviors even though under the hood it is not exactly the same thing happening. And so today, for my research, I basically just laid the foundations of my section for this project in my antenna. So I watched 2 sources. It's 2 videos on YouTube that are just general things about the cognition of chickens, and basically laid down foundational cards. And this is just an abstract concept basically, but they are cards which, though they have some reflections, they are mostly information. And this is because I'm basically laying the groundwork or the foundation for me to add upon these cards afterwards, as I read sources like this, which are more academic than these. These were 2 random YouTube videos. You can find them by searching up these titles. And minimal notes were taken on the back of the bid cards. But basically just laid down some foundational work. And then tomorrow, I can begin reading these more academic sources and get a feel for all of the experiments that have been run, and start to come up with the different tests that I will be needing to train a reinforcement learning model on. So that's all for today. I am launching myself into my next project, which is, as I said, recreating artificial chickens. And actually, before I go, there's one more thing to show. I'm trying to recreate artificial life here. Actually, I'm going to have to classify them on this artificial life classification tree. But these are also all of the benchmarks I want to achieve. And I actually don't remember what a lot of these mean, because they're from a paper I read like last year. It's on Lenya, which is a convolutional cellular automata. And so some of this might not apply, but I do believe these are pretty good benchmarks or requirements to consider something alive. And so I would like the digital chickens that I create to be able to achieve as many of the tests and recreate the behaviors shown in real chickens, and exhibit all of the behaviors defined here.